Hey guys, what's up? So my name is Khaos. I am a hip-hop artist and a musician, piano player, but more importantly, I am a gamer. One game in particular I love is The Last of Us. I loved all of it. I loved the character development, the world building, all of it was great. So I was really pumped when I heard that there was going to be a sequel. The game has been very divisive, to say the least. There's one side of the fandom that says that the game is the best video game of all time. I'm part of that group. There's one that says that, it's got SJW motives and is a shitty, worst game in the industry, and then there's some people that just don't feel either way about it. Now, there's nothing wrong with not liking the game. People have criticisms about the game, there's nothing wrong with that, and I have nothing against those people, but there are certain sections of the fandom that have taken to sending the actors death threats and sending the directors death threats and threatening to kill people and all of this really aggressive stuff that has really rubbed me the wrong way and has pissed me off a lot. I knew that I wanted to say something about this stuff. This video game means a whole lot to me, so I knew I wanted to articulate something about it. And after seeing all of the negative criticism, it got me really angry. And so what I wanted to do and say was very aggressive and not nice. But after my third playthrough of the game, yes, I said third, I played it once on hard mode, once on the hardest difficulty mode, and then once on easy mode, where I just took notes every single cutscene. Oh my god, COVID is killing me. I don't have any friends and I really need interaction. Please give me something to do. Anyway, after I played the game for 3 times, I finally figured out what it was I wanted to say about this game and how the themes and the motifs of the game helped me deal with its more toxic fan base. So I'll take you through all of my interactions with the game and my conclusion about the game and how it influences my depiction of its toxic fan base. I think the best place to start is at the end of Last of Us Part 1. So at the end of the game, Joel goes and takes Ellie from the doctors. He kills the doctors, he kills the Firefly soldiers, he kills Marlene because he thinks Marlene is probably just going to come after them, and he puts her in the car and drives away. And when Ellie wakes up and asks what happened, he says, "Hey kid, don't worry about it. There's a lot of people that are immune. Also, there is no cure. Don't worry about it, Ellie. You're my baby girl." Personally, I love the ending of the game. I think it's rooted in Joel's truth. I think it makes sense from the character that he would, sacrifice this and do this to keep the one thing in his life that makes him feel good. But I don't think it's the quote-unquote right choice. I don't like thinking of in terms of right and wrong and duality. I think everything's gray and we make choices based on how we feel. But for me, I would have hoped that he would not have made that choice because it takes Ellie's choice away. She would have wanted to sacrifice herself if there was a potential for a cure. And in him taking that choice away from her and not telling her and lying to her, I think that's gonna damage their relationship. Game starts, boom, Joel is dead. I am in fucking tears. I am not doing well. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it's pretty justified, and it still ripped my fucking heart out. To watch Joel in such a brutal manner be murdered really broke my heart, and I was team Ellie. I was ready. Tommy was trying to talk us out of it. I was like, fuck that, Tommy. Let's go kill those motherfuckers. Yeah, Ellie doesn't know why those people killed Joel, and whatever, that doesn't really matter. Let's go and kill those people. I don't give a fuck. Boom, we're in Seattle. Fucking wolves up, killing people. I don't give a shit. Part of me kind of feels bad because I know that Ellie doesn't know why these people killed Joel, and that would have probably changed her decision, but whatever, we in this bitch now. Then we get to the scene after Ellie tortures Nora and things get a little weird. Ellie's clearly shaken up about the ordeal. I get it. I kind of like her character more now that I know that she's not wanting to torture, but then we get that flashback of 2 years earlier. It's Ellie and she's at the fucking hospital. I lose my shit. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna find out. She's gonna know Joel has been lying to her. Oh shit, she's gonna do it. She's walking in the hospital. She's looking at the doctor's office. She's seeing, the doctor's notes and seeing that they're talking about her. And then she finds the voice recorder. And the voice recorder says that even if they could somehow find another person who is immune, it doesn't matter because the person who could make the cure is dead. So boom, Joel's lie is done. She knows that she's the only one that's immune. She knows that her immunity is special. She knows that somebody killed the doctor. And more importantly, she knows that Joel has lied. Damn. So then Joel comes galloping on his horse and he's like, "Why'd you leave? Don't leave. That scared me." And Ellie is like, "Listen, dude, you've got one chance to tell me the truth. If you tell me the truth, I will go back with you. It's fine. But if you lie to me, you and I are done." And Joel's like, "Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them." Side note, that line is so freaking cool. The writers in this game are so great, and Troy Baker is an absolute star. Ellie has a full-on fucking panic attack. All she knows has been alive for the past few years, and Joel tries to hug her, and she's like, don't fucking touch me. You and I are done. This is over, and she leaves. And then I think, oh shit, that was 2 years earlier. So that means she knows that Joel killed all those people, yet she's still going for revenge. That's kind of weird, right? You want time to kind of think and process that, right? But the game says, fuck you, Jesse's got shot, we think Tommy's dead, and bam, you're playing as Abby. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Did you just Metal Gear Solid 2 us? And they did. And I was like, no, this is what I can't handle this. Give me Ellie, fuck Abby, I don't want anything to do with her, fuck this chick, right? But my girlfriend had to stop me and say, no, wait. I know that you love Ellie, I know you met her first, but think about Abby's perspective for a second. Abby went out and killed the person who doomed the world potentially. Is there anything really wrong with that? And I'm like, well, they beat up Tommy and they beat up Ellie. And Amanda's like, but she let them live. And she said, honestly, Abby's more like you than Ellie. She's like, Ellie went by herself with one person. She's like, you, Michael, you would have put together a team, put together a crew you trust, and then found the person. And that's how you would have done it. And I said, oh shit, you're right. So she's like, before you keep playing the game, just try to give Abby the benefit of the doubt because you don't know where she's coming from. And I was lucky that I had my girlfriend to kind of give me a step back because I was so ready to die on the Ellie forever fuck anybody else team because Ellie's the first one I knew. You know, we grow up with her in The Last of Us and I love this character so much. And I was angry. I was angry that Abby was killing people that I loved and I was so fucking pissed. But my girlfriend helped me take a little step back and I was like, all right, I'll give this person the benefit of the doubt. Bam, we're introduced to Abby. We find out that her dad was the doctor for the cure, and I'm like, oh, that makes total sense why she would dedicate her life. You know, we're introduced to her. She's kind of cool. You know, we see this huge facility in a stadium that's like Jackson. They made their own society. You know, we find out that Abby's kind of prejudiced against the Seraphites, so I don't really like her for that. You know, the wolves employ torture and a lot of dark stuff, so I kind of don't really like that. And I'm like, okay, this girl is like in the middle of a war and she's doing bad stuff. I don't really like her. But then she gets captured by the Seraphites. She helps Yara and Lev, and I really like that. And I start seeing the humanity in this person. I'm like, oh, this person's flawed just like Ellie, but this person is also a good person. They're just trying to help and do their thing, and she's fallen such out of grace, you know, with the Fireflies and her original MO, and she's trying to get back there. And I start actually really liking this character and thinking and being like, well, I mean, they only killed Joel and they left Tommy and Ellie alive, so it's kind of, I don't really see that big of a deal anymore. Bam, the confrontation happens where Abby versus Ellie. It's hard, it's dark, it gets really brutal. Abby almost kills Dina and slits her throat because she's seen Owen and Mel dead. It's this really dramatic thing, and then they leave it. Abby walks away. Lev convinces Abby not to kill Dina, and they walk away. And I think, bam, okay, this is the end of the game. But nope, you are on a farm. I get really nervous. I'm like, is Dina still alive? Dina's still alive. You have a kid named JJ, which I'm pretty sure is named for Jesse and Joel, which is adorable. You guys have a whole farm. You're taking care of sheep. It's this wonderful thing. And I'm like, what? You guys get to do the revenge story and live happily ever after? This is amazing. And then Ellie has her PTSD attack, and I immediately break down. I experienced PTSD as well from other things in my past, and it just was such a poignant depiction of how it feels. And she's screaming and the baby's crying and Dina takes the baby, and I'm like, oh crap, Ellie's not over this. Time goes by and there's a horse in the front yard. Who is that horse? We go home. It's Tommy. Tommy is alive, and it's this amazing moment where we find out Tommy is still alive. So this is perfect. We've got a house, you know, we've got a home, we've got kids, Tommy's alive, everything's great. We found out Tommy's not doing well and he's divorced Maria and he wants us to go find Abby, and you can see in Ellie's face that she wants to be done with this, but it's still making her feel guilty, and Tommy turns into a total beehole and is like, you should have went after her and find him, like you said that's what you were gonna do, and Dina kicks him out and stuff. And it really breaks my heart that these characters have kind of devolved into these places. We all know what happens. Ellie tracks Abby and Lev to Santa Barbara. Abby and Lev get kidnapped by this weird slaver people. Ellie goes and finds them and cuts them down, and Abby and Ellie have this brutal, gut-wrenching fight in the water because Ellie just can't let Abby leave after all this time, and Abby bites off 2 of Ellie's fingers, and Ellie is holding her underwater, and at the last moment she's gonna kill her, she lets go and tells Abby and Lev to leave, and they leave. And that's it. So we get back to the farm and all of Ellie's stuff is still there, but Dina has moved everything out, and Ellie goes and plays the guitar, and we get a flashback scene where we watch Joel and Ellie talk, and Ellie, tears into Joel about taking that choice from her, and she says that she still wants to work on forgiving him. And that's when I realized, oh, that's why she wanted the revenge, is that she spent all those times being angry and mad at Joel, and the second she decided to start opening up and trying to re-heal that wound, Abby killing Joel took that from her. Y'all, when I'm telling you I never cried so much in my fucking life, I was sad for days. I didn't want to eat. I didn't sleep much. I was just so wrecked. This game had so pulled me in so many different directions, and I was just so exhausted and in pain and wanted to connect with other people about this game. And so I looked on the internet to see what people were saying. Some people didn't like the game, which was fine, but what really made me mad were the people that were sending the voice actor that played Abby death threats, and sending Neil Druckman, the creator, death threats, and saying that they're gonna kill them for what they did and they're gonna slit their throats and go to their family's house. And now I'm fucking livid, right? Because I'm exhausted and in so much pain from the game, and then I see people that are being mean, and I've got this whole justice thing in my head. So now I'm angry and pissed off, and I'm like, cool, I'm finding the people that are sending death threats, and I'm writing response death threats, not sending them, but planning to send the death threats. And then I'm screenshotting these people's account and finding where they work, who they're in relationships with, so that I can send all of the text to those respective people so that they can lose their jobs and their relationships. And I'm wanting to tear these people apart because they have attacked these people that I love, and they have no right to do that, and it pissed me the fuck off, and I'm gonna make these motherfuckers pay. And then I played the game for a 3rd time and I realized, oh shit. If I go out and attack all of those people, I'll be doing exactly what the game is a cautionary tale about. I feel pain just like Abby and Ellie felt pain, and so I then go and take that out on someone else. Justified or not, just perpetuates the cycle. If I go and send death threats to somebody else who sent death threats, then they're going to send death threats to me or to Amanda or to the people that I love, and then the people that I love are going to retaliate, and it's going to be this vicious cycle. This is by no way excusing the people that do stuff like that. People who do stuff like that, it's awful. I do not condone it. It is completely unacceptable. But the game taught me that it's not my job to go out there and make those people pay. And for me, honestly, that's really huge. I'm a very vengeful person. I'm a very justice-oriented person. I hate when people do mean things to people. It triggers a childlike anger in me, and I can't push it away. But in playing the game and watching these characters interact for the 20 hours that I did, I realized that this game is a cautionary tale for me about the plights of revenge. And you can do revenge where it's planned and measured like Abby, or you can do revenge where it's spur of the moment, passionate like Ellie, and in the end, revenge still robbed both of them of the things that they wanted. And the game taught me that, and I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is a lot of fun, and I'm planning on doing more, so help me decide which one I do next. I've got one where I can address the controversy of the game. I could talk about diversity in Last of Us Part 2, the importance of flashbacks, more specifically with Ellie's narrative, or talk about the cycle of revenge in the context of the game, or any other topics you guys think would be interesting and want to hear my perspective on. Anyway, yeah, subscribe, I guess, or whatever, and yeah, see you guys around.